I'll spend some time going over all that at a later bit. Or during this, who knows. Anyway, it's Friday. It's Slay the Spire time. Last week, we had a plan, and that plan was checking out the Pokemon Master mod. This is a mod that we've played a few times. That is a Pokemon TCG mod. Something I have a lot of fun with. Things like EX Pokemon and all the TCG card styles and such. With a lot of different designs for it. There's, going back to, let's go back at it here quick. If we go into mods and then go to Pokemon Master, it has all asterisks of the types that exist within the Pokemon TCG. Fairy got pulled in and then out after a few generations. But each of these represents a pretty sizable chunk, to the point where the way that this mod works is that it gives you 2 of these at random, and that's more than enough to build around. More cards than you probably, like, are expecting. So there's a lot of replayability and a lot of, setup on these. The last 2 we haven't played in full are Water and Lightning. We did have a run, I believe was Water Metal, that fell over much earlier. But Water Lightning is going to be our setup, so we'll see how that... From memory, Water had, like, fishing as a bit more of a mechanic. So we might be able to fishing minigame. I don't know what Lightning's got going on. In the Pokemon TCG, again, if you noticed, that was 10 types, so... we aren't 1-to-1 on the Pokemon types in here. Water and Ice both play underwater. You'll see if you have a Pokemon card that is like a water type, an Ice type, it'll have a Steel weakness, bits like that. So, whereas Lightning, Electric, just plays. It doesn't have to duel up. So. Let's go ahead and jump in. Let's see what Water and Electric hand us. A plot. Huh. Okay. So, to kind of give you a rundown on how this mod works, if it's been a while, I think we haven't played this one in earnest for about a year. The way that a card works is when you play the card, the Pokemon evolves and goes into your discard. Then when you draw the card again, you'll draw the evolved Pokemon. This means our Pinecos or Pinecos are weaker blocks, 4, would go to Fortresses after played once, and those go up to 8, 6 and 12 as well. They double up. We have Rare Candy in our deck that lets us fully upgrade or fully evolve a Pokemon, and if it's already evolved, it upgrades it. This can be used as a way to restrict a card. Yamper here is actually a really cool example of this. This is a wildly powerful effect here with a stun on damage, but because of the way that Pokemon evolution in this mod works, we can't spam this. This isn't like we get this once and then it doesn't exhaust. But Yamper becomes Boltoned. And Boltoned here is a 2-cost strike that becomes free once you've played 4 cards. So, like, I am speed versus the stun. So, that's the way this card restricts itself. That's a really cool restriction, I think. Our other card is Clamperl here. We got a little bit of time with this. I believe Resistant also gets played in Steel as a mechanic. But we've seen this around. Resistant is reducing incoming damage rather than blocking. The obvious way that this is powerful is if our opponent is multi-attacking. Say we use this against a bird, we're just fully resisting it. Also, this has bait for fishing minigame. So this is like against a single target who's attacking you for just, 1 hit, this is worse than block. But against multiple enemies or an enemy that's multi-attacking, Resistant as a mechanic is quite powerful. We also have one last major mechanic to talk about, and that's prized. And also the EV that's in our deck. So EV is a GX within the TCG GX slash EXs slash VMAX slash all the other rules box Pokemon that are 2 prizes. Not all rules box Pokemon, but most of them. Those have a drawback of being worth 2 prizes when they get knocked out, which is twice the basically knocking out 2 Pokemon. The way they work in this is that when you use a prized card, that card, you get a debuff that says the next time you would take a hit from an unblocked attack, take +6. So as long as you can full block it, it has no drawback, but it is a drawback, and this is obviously a powerful card for what it does. Search 2 cards. It also is an EV. We'll have ways of evolving this. We have 3 different EVs we could possibly get into here, which is a lot of EVs. So, upgrade a card or spend our. We also have a Pokeball. We get one of these, and there's some relics within the mod that hand out multiple Pokeballs. These let you capture monsters within the Spire, and then you get a captured version of that, whatever that is. The like bigger ones tend to be like game-long buffs, usually like strength gain or something like that for like elites and bosses. We only have one of these, so we kind of have to pick our target for it carefully. So, upgrading a rare candy is a pretty good one. These becoming free is pretty dang good. These have retain. They sit in your hand and like hold if you are waiting on them, or you waiting for something to evolve with them. Maybe you want to flip up the Raichu. The alternate line here would be plus 14 max HP for 99 gold, which is pretty damn cheap for that. 84. I guess let's take a look at the map and see like what we're looking at. 1, 2, 3 right here is a good line. That gives us a late shop. If I take this route, we can kind of bounce off early if we need. That'd be 3 shops and a late shop. Three elites and a later shop. We always get, like, we'll have to kind of wager what we do with this Pokeball. If we want to use it to pick up the slime, or if we want to use it to pick up one of the elites in here. Or wait until Act 2 and try to catch, like, I don't know, stabbing book, or, you know, there's a lot of different options. We only get one, but I'm going to go ahead and take... It's not potions. I mean, it can't be this bottom one. This is a rule. Even though the Pokeball is a pretty minor bit of how this works. And, like, if you were doing this on your own, this is actually a pretty strong one to give up. You're just giving up your Pokeball. Can I put you in the Pokeball? No. Okay, well, we tried. I'll take the health. The health there is very cheap for what that is. It's not something I go seek out, but it is just powerful as a thing, so... Alright, rare candies retain, which means we're gonna have them later as, like... draws. And you can see how these evolve. And even if it doesn't do anything, it's worth us to play our Pineco there. Because now the Pineco has evolved into a fortress because we played it. It's not just the act of drawing it, it is the act of playing as well. So, we'll block, and then... Rotom Dex... This lets us see what the opponents get. Predate 1 strength. What's that mean? Exhaust a bait card in your hand to gain a benefit equal to 10% the bait number times the number on this card. I'm sorry, does that mean that if I exhaust my clam pearl, the 50% bait, I get 5 strength? Is that what this is saying? That's, or like 10 off bear tick? So your habit of just play cards would work here? I'm pretty sure that's what that says. Obviously, we need to draw both at the same time, but like Eevee can help with that. Good Rod here is the fishing piece. You can see that it has like a percentage of what it gives, and then like exhausting bait from your hand ups what it gives. I'm gonna take, this is just a strike, but like that's so much strength if that works, and that also makes us want to pick more like water bait cards. I'll take this. We can take the damage for this because we gain the extra health. Oh, I could lose the max, but we're just gonna take the damage off the top. Okay, here we go. So, Cubchoo. So if I go, let's just find out. Eat this. Yeah, it's 5 strength, huh? Wow, okay. We're gonna take some damage here. Unavoidable, but we that was avoidable if I would have played it differently, but we had the immediate, or if I'd played the Clam Pearl specifically, is how that would have changed, but I wanted to, like, see how this functioned. Vaporeon, Jolteon, or Glaceon? That's a hard question. It's gonna depend on what sort of stone we find. I think I just go Rare Candy and play out a Fortress. Actually, that should have just been play both Pine Coast. Then they would both be Fortresses. Eevee, get me out of here. Fully evolved Pokemon in your hand if you can't. So this is a rare candy, but it doesn't exhaust or retain, so better or worse. Spark! Oh! Okay, so Spark was something we had seen in the Fire setup. I think to the point where it got changed based on how stupid our setup was in that. Good with the eyes on this. Spark is extra energy, start of your turn, and if we over Spark, we start getting hit for it. Morpeko likes us to be playing a bunch of cards. That's powerful too. These are some interesting, like. So Alolan Golem exhausts once we hit full on that. I'm gonna take Geodude. 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 I will always lose the health. I'm so bad. Act 1 kills me because I choose these all the damn time. So our shop is after all 3 elites. It's right here. This is not... Never taking this guy. This guy's worth it if you have a shop, like, reasonably in range, because you can just remove it, and then it's... Yes, it makes your removes a little more expensive, but, like, it's effectively 100 gold if you're removing it for 75. minus the opportunity cost, of course, of removing a different card, but you're up a lot of money. The problem here is that I don't, especially at, like, this level of health, 3 elites in a row with a doubt in our deck and no way of removing it, because we can't exhaust a non-bait card to Cubchoo or Beartick. I'm gonna pass on this based on, and then trying to get all 3 of our... Okay, this one's gonna be a bit of a beatdown. Well, this is good. We'll play the Geodude here. Specifically so that we can get the energy starting. So now we're 4 of 3. Okay, we're gonna go Rare Candy on Cubchoo. Beartick, eat the Clam Pearl. That's 10 strength. Okay. We have 10 strength and an energy. I think we'll get through this one. 22 damage. Hey, Eevee. I guess we can just... Yeah, and then we go... Pineco, Raichu. Okay. That is a lot... Like, that combo is like finding 2 cards that are oh, here's the... Whenever you draw or play or discard this card, deal 1 damage to a random enemy. What is this? What? Dedenne is lovely. That's cool. We have ooh, Ultra Ball's bait. Ooh, Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball. This is just the trainer card Ultra Ball. From the Pokemon TCG. Surveil is like Scry, but discards or exhausts them. Unlike the keyword in Magic, which is look at them and discard them, which is what Scry does in Slay the Spire. But Scry in Magic doesn't discard them; it puts them on the look. Let's take the Ultra Ball. Yeah, alright. Lagavulin. Well. So... I can Eevee to go get our pair. Clam Pearl and Cubchoo. But I think I just want to, like, play a couple cards and get them upgraded. There's the Clam Pearl. Ah, Pocket Watch doing work. Okay, so we want to go... Rare Candy on Cubchoo. Beartick is gonna wake up, but that's okay. And then we're gonna go ahead and play the Alolan Geodude to get the energy. Okay. So Rare Candy. We have so much strength. Hey, Yamper. Let's take the stun. That means our turn is free. And then I want to go... a pair of Pikachus? Pikachu and a Beartick. Yeah, the Dedenne in this deck actually would be very powerful. The both bait that Ultra Ball has and the ability to search makes it a little more useful for what we're currently doing. But do we just have lethal next turn? I only played 3. I'm gonna draw Pocket Watch doing all the work in the world right now. Graveler, Raichu, Pikachu, Ultra Ball, discard 2 Pinkos. Give me the Bear Tick. Bear Tick. Damn! That's so much strength. Okay. Apply 4 Burn. Rocky Helmet, gain 3 Thorns. This is just a tool in the TCG. It's like, you know, think of like the slot that a Pokemon holds a leftovers or an orb in. That's what those are in the TCG. Deal 7 damage. If you have any spark, deal another 7 damage. Oh, those googly eyes are killer, by the way. Incredible. However, and then this gives you 3 surfs. I kind of want Chintro because this is like a double hit with all the strength we have, and we have the spark. We can get more spark, hopefully, from... Anyway, we upgrade some Pikachus. That's fine. The strikes and defense on here, because of the way they play out, are like really... Sure, I'll take Eternal Feather. Lets us play a little bit more, loose. Okay, want to get damage in, but, like, we can... We'll take 1. That gives us an energy next turn, even with the non-double attack, and the extra energy might help us out. Might have been worth using the liquid bronze potion here, but... Mostly as it's a big one. Okay, so we get our billion cards. If I go... We can't stun here, so be wary of that. I could Alolan... I could go ahead and upgrade the Alolan Geodude to Golem, and then block that way. So it's like Alolan Golem... Upgraded Pikachu. Play out the Pineco. Yamper's not great in this one. This might have just been worth the 7 Thorns. Burn, I'm not gonna, like, unless we want to get the Yamper through. Alright, so we redraw through. This one we've got Cubchoo, but nothing to eat. We have lethal, though, on 20, so this, like, I can go, like, rare candy on Fortress to make it 12 block, and then Fortress, Raichu, Pikachu, and that knocks out one of them, and we're full blocking. Okay. Might have been better as the Cubchoo, but the Pikachu upgraded also does a lot more damage. Okay, so Clamp Pearl prevents some. Ultra Ball, let's go Ultra Ball, discard these 2. $12 and $12 is not enough. We'll block and we'll draw the extra cards. That'll be fine. So the Alolan Golem does exhaust at the end, so going all the way up to it means we aren't going to get the extra spark, but 1 energy is still, like, wildly strong. Alright. 13 and 13. We can go Pikachu, and we can stun for the last there. We still get our Pocket Watch. It is... I'm really happy with how Pocket Watch is playing in this. I'm also going to pass on Pokeball here. We obviously could, but, like, we're okay. Fortress. Fortress. Raichu. Rai. Don't have anything for Cubchoo to eat, but that's okay. Down to 2. All of our pose. Hey, Lantern. Praise! Wonder if we can find... Dude, somebody should make a dome fossil for this one, too. That, we're praising it, that's for damn sure. Tianmo. Okay, this is a really cool card. So take a look at this. So, I say Tian, but it's Tinamo. I swap the A in the end. That's not it. But our buddy here, intangible. Then we take 5 next turn. Electros stuns all and exhausts, and electric is intangible. So like as we go up from Dynamo, that's the joke here. Dynamo, but with a T. Okay. Anyway, but electric into Electros, it exhausts because it's a stun. We want to restrict that. Whoa, Whooper! Oh, it's Whooper! Okay. You want to take Whooper? I know this is like exciting, but like this is this is a very powerful block card. The upgrade for this on Quagsire, 9 and 9 on turn and turn is a lot of block. The upgrade makes it so we get more powerful Surf rather than more powerful block, but like that's just like a powerful thing that keeps you going in a longer fight. I'm a big fan of the dodge and roll if you can get it to be above its normal rate. All right, it's time for some upgrades. We get to heal up. If I remember our upgrades in here, that's just strength of damage. So this Clamperl upgrade is pretty sizable. I think it probably needs to be the rare candies, though. These to 0 is a pretty game-changing upgrade. It makes them, like fit into turns a lot better. Alright. Akabeko, Marbles, Stormy Mountain. At the start of your turn, add a random, common, unevolved lightning Pokemon to your hand. Oh, what a good buddy. Okay, so this is another predate, use the bait. And this uses it for a pile of temp HP. Okay. So Electric draws a card and evolves. So this is just like evolve really quickly. Then Manectric is either draw or deal damage to the number of cards you've played. He's doing Electrode V. Okay, so this is oh, status likers, huh? Interesting. Sure, this is 5 defense. Another Cubchoo. Kind of want to remove a Pineco. Or maybe the upgraded Pikachu, now that I'm looking at it. Lamp oil. Gonna add you. Gonna go with Bag of Marbles, and that's a, like, outlet specifically for removing artifacts on top of just, like, dealing damage. And then we'll remove that Pikachu because we've added a couple other strike-like cards. Okay. We're yapping. Yeah, dude. If we can add like kind of more expensive stuff and make the pocket watch more cool, that's an interesting bit. I really love the balance that this mod plays with cards, where like cards are balanced because of the way evolution works. Like a 0-cost draw that doesn't exhaust is something that's like, oh god, this is going to be like busted in half. But okay, I want to go You know what? We're winning this fight like now, so we're just going to Eevee for these cards. And then we're going to go ahead and rare candy the Cubchoo. And then we're going to bear tick the Clam Pearl. And then we have 11 strength. So Pikachu does 20 damage with Sonic Boom. Normal. Your next attack deals 10 additional damage. Yo, Whalmer! The TCG art, I've done whole streams on TCG art, but let me tell you, there's some good TCG art. Kind of want another one of these Cubchoos, and I kind of want to make this the deck. I want to make this, like, this plus multi-hit seems like just a really strong place to be. But, like, the problem is that this is also a big payout with the predated strength, right? So, like, what do we want to come first? Do we want, like, the Cubchoo or the Whalmer? Chicken or the egg? It's a very big egg. Incredibly big egg. Both commons. I'm gonna believe in getting the Whalmer in the deck. Ooh. Is this just worth my potion? That is, 10 damage is basically a plus. Alright, hold on. And then we go grab... Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, we didn't need to spend the potion. Eat that, and then... Whalmer. Getting a lot of buffs, hey Wooper. Raichu. Okay, got through without having spent our potion. May or may not be necessary. Dedenne. Ooh, Dedenne! Wait a minute. Wait, this is... Wait, this is really cool. I kind of want to find Minun and Plusle. I know Dedenne with our setup is also really cool, but I'm definitely feeling like, yeah, okay, we can... So saving this potion for here is because we have the slime boss. Makes, yeah, the most sense for me. This upgrades to 6, this upgrades to 8. Yeah, also 0 draw a card, obviously. This one doesn't evolve. This is effectively a not a Flash of Steel, but the other one. I'm gonna upgrade the rare candy again. The thing about the rare candy upgrade is that the rare candy upgrades a card if it's already fully evolved, so... Finesse, thank you. Well... What if I drew my combo, like right now? Cubchoo, Rare candy. Rare candy. Eat the cup chew. Then just eat the Pokeball. Alright. Turn 1. Oh, look at the little buff down here for tag team. The next one. Is it gonna split over the stun? No, the stun breaks it. Okay. Well. Destroyed. Tapu Koko. Fish at 40% power. At the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. Gain 2 barrier. At the start of your turn, deal 4 damage to all enemies. Gain 4 barrier. And barrier is like resistant, but it doesn't reduce until we are attacked. Super Rod is Big Fish. And Tapu Koko GX is combo hell zone, where like all our 0 costs pay off by giving us a way to draw 1 million cards and gain 1 million energy. Those are all interesting positions. Super Rod. We haven't shown off fishing in this one because we're using our bait for other directions. I like Snover as like a barrier bit, but I don't know. No, we can just pick up the Tapu Koko and try to like set up some sort of. The problem is like Tapu Koko needs like is 3 cost, but and needs us to like play like 3 cards before it to get it back, or 2 if we've upgraded it. That's a little expensive. It's better if we have with all these zeros and the Pokeball and the EV. It's a lot of prized as well. So that definitely has a set of drawbacks. You don't hate that though. Especially the more zeros we end up adding into the deck. Let's go fishing. We can absolutely take Coffee Dripper, especially with having Feather. That one's, like, free. In, like, the real sense, not in the normal sense where it's like, I don't need to heal. But it's like, we already have healing available, because this will heal us, like, 12 going into a rest site, so we're under fine positions. It looks like I can... I can't do more than 2 elite? It's like, if I go this, like this, and that's 1, 2, nothing... 1, 2, nothing, 1. Okay, let's take this route. Let's get this out of the way while we're thinking about it. We'll get a lot of events. We could, like, take this way to get, like, a guaranteed shop, but, like, we'll probably find one in this anyway. Alright. Well. Let's go fishing. Mirage Gate. Okay, so this is a Lost Zone card. Lost Zone is a mechanic in Pokemon that is effectively, like, removed from game, but, like, cards that go there are, like, super gone. However, the decks that care about it care about the number of cards you put in it, rather than, like, using it for the most part for, like, this is super dead. It's more like you're spending it as a resource. There's a supporter that's like, God, is Chorus's top 5 pick 2 to hand and 3? gone. I forget the exact numbers on it. I want to say it's something like that, where it's like top 5, and things like that, where you're setting up, putting things away. And this is one of the cards that gets 2 energy out of your deck and plays it. Metal Core Barrier is 15 resistance. Oh, this is just pick up a Pokemon from Exhausted, huh? I guess I'll take that Metal Core Barrier. Then we can go Geodude. We have a Spark, so we can double attack with Chinchou. And then we can play Wooper for future whooping. Yeah, 40%. That was showing some real-ass cards. So, pretty happy with that. And then obviously if we find something, like, powerful for us. We are coming for blood here. No. Evolved cards don't go to exhaust. They actually do go, like, you can see down here, Graveler's down here, whereas, it's not like doing it by exhausting the card. That's a lot of damage incoming. I'm glad I have a, you know what? We just accept this and take the freaking, barrier on this, because I'm not 6 energying anyway. I have a buffer. Raise it. I don't think this is what I want to capture. Pretty sure this is just like a pile of plated armor. Trying to think about where I want to spend this Pokeball. The champ. Maybe put the champ in a ball. Good old avocado. Transient. Supporter, draw 4 cards. So, supporter, much like in the TCG, you can only play 1 supporter a turn. We don't have our supporter slot used at all. And, like, draw 4 is pretty dang good. We don't want to have a ton of them, but, like, having a supporter like that is going to be... Let's take our key. I know Smiling Mask is real, but we're, like, pretty good on money, and I'd rather get the key out of the way in case we see something that we, like, really want in a later setup. By the way, oh! See all the evolutions on this. Glaceon, 2 damage to all enemies 3 times. Glaceon looks like the one we want, by the way. Glaceon being 3 hits, like with our strength gain. Where's Vaporeon? Oh no, do we not get a Vaporeon because, like, there's 2 in water? That can't be. Alright, let's go EVGX. I'm gonna go grab, we're gonna grab a rare candy, and we're gonna grab Wailmer. No Sylveon, because we don't have, like... Fairy is kind of tragic in the TCG. It was its own type, and then it got pulled back in onto Psychic after a few generations because of, like... Mostly because having to support, like, 10... Or having to support normal plus 9 types plus dragon being kind of multicolor, was too high of a burden on, like, being able to cover that many types in sets. So they wrapped it back in. If that makes sense. Dead. Poison got moved to Dark. Poison was Psychic for a long time. Poison was... I think there was a very short time early where could find Poison in grass. But then it was Psychic for a bunch and then they moved it into Dark at the same time they moved Fairy in, because Psychic would be overloaded then if they didn't do that. Oh my god. This is such a perfect Slowpoke, too. Apply to burn. If this card is discarded, heal 10 and exhaust. So, because with the TCG, they did add Dark and Steel, Dark and Metal, exist as their own types because they were added in Gen 2. And when they were added, they didn't have basic energy for a while. It was kind of silly. I'm gonna pass on this. I could Slowpoke, but like, I don't know, that's a strike with some extra steps written on it. And we already have fishing in the deck. I don't need a double fish. We don't need to heal. Let's get over. Okay. To talk about typing, types in the TCG don't match types in the in the video games, in the sense of like lightning and electric or steel and metal. Like we have that like weird. Okay, Grubbin here is really interesting. By the way, I'd like you to appreciate Grubbin's art. This is an art style that you'll see from Yuka Mori on a number of cards. I'm like, that's gotta be a Yuka Mori art. No, actually, no, hold on. That's not Yuka Mori. Sorry, that one, I apologies. This one is, I can't get closer on it because of where we are, but this one's the crochet ones. Damn it, we don't have one of the other ones. These are the crochet ones. I don't know the artist on the crochet ones. They look gorgeous, though. They're great. Yuka Mori does the little clay looking figure ones. Vitality Band, that's powerful. Asuko Ito, thank you. I'm a supporter. Discard a card, draw 2 cards. Security hand, draw 4. Oh, hold on. Plus. Wait a minute. At the start of your turn, take 3 damage? Okay. I understand how this combo works. That's cute. We'll put 1 in the deck. You can have my potion. Okay, potions for potions for potion. What is the upgrade on double block? Super Rod goes to 0. Ooh, going to 0 is quite nice. I probably want that. I might want the Alolan Geodude up. Yeah, let's make Super Rod 0. I don't think you get unlimited the dark metal, but I don't. It's been so long. I'm not certain on that. Okay. We want to go Super Rod. Ursula. If this card is discarded, all enemies lose 2 strength and exhaust. We don't have a discard outlet right now. Oh, actually, no, we do. Hold on. Hold on. We do have a discard outlet. And then play you, and I might go ahead and... I'm gonna save the rare candy. So our buffer's gonna get bombed by the recoil damage. Rare candy on you. How much damage is this? Sure. Big money, big prizes. What's left in the deck right now? How, but we can't get to how. It's like Ultra Ball, these two. Get us to Geodude, and then go you. That full blocks. And that gets the weak off us, which is the important part of that. Also gets us a Spark. And then now we're free to Spark with Chinchu. So this is lit because it's active. I'm just gonna go seek up the Wailord. We'll fish first. Fish for slime. Ooh. Zapdos, recall damage. Exhaust your hand, draw 7. It's Sycamore, everybody. That's one of the funnest things about Pokemon as a TCG is that, like, the early Pokemon game is defined by wildly, radically powerful trainer cards. And they fixed that up by giving them the powerful ones of these, like a once per turn on, like, all supporters. But that meant they got to keep them. So, like, Professor Oak is still a card you get to play in the game of Pokemon. It's just a once per turn. Do any of the Dragon Quests have fishing minigame? Oh, I don't think so? I'm going through different Dragon Quest games in my head, and I don't think of like a fishing minigame. You know, yeah, like I'm like specifically a Breath of Fire / JRPG needs fishing minigame, right? Wow. Yeah, when I said fishing for slimes, I also was thinking the same thing, but I didn't think about the fact that it wasn't real. I'm gonna grab Tynamo. Builders, okay. That makes sense. Let's draw a card. Let's deal enough damage to just, like, knock out here. Then we're gonna go Clamperl, Wooper. Okay. Final Fantasy also is not a fishing minigame game. Because, like, I want to say 15, but that's, like, the only one that comes to mind. Oh, boy. This is a lot of damage incoming. Alright, this will block 2/3. So we take 12. Okay, so let's go. How? We drew the Ultra Ball. We rare candy Cubchoo, Beartick, eat that, and then we're gonna Yamper. And we'll play the Wailmer for damage. Eevee, grab us a Super Rod. A Magnet. You know, we have Spark. Let's get that damage in. We'd probably kill next turn if we can find Whalmer. Anything like that. Whale Lord. Check the Super Rod. Okay. Darkstone, sure. Key. Power Potion. Raikou V. Another Minoon. Look at the power on this evolution. We go from, like, headbutt, defensive headbutt, but, like, not great. 8 block, which is, like, an upgrade of defend, and then 14 on Empoleon. Look up the Minoon. Hey, Mel, thanks for the raid. How was Paper Mario ROM hack you were playing? I saw bits and pieces of it, and it looked like a it looked like a Spire sort of thing where you were like doing battles and then picking a treasure after every fight. Like, actually, no, Poke Rogue almost, or like something like that. It's incredible. Dang, yeah. I think the Wooper upgrade is powerful. Cubchew's just more damage. It's high quality. Kick ass. We have our deck is based around a combo that gives us a really high amount of strength by doing fishing. Catch one of you, but that's like not great. Okay, Intangible's gonna be fine on this turn. That looks good. But what's our follow-up? Like, what is our... I got Super Rod with the Clam Pearl and see what we get. How do these cards evolve? When you play them. So, when I play Yamper, it's going to do its effect in full, which is a stun, but then it's going to evolve into Boltund. This is why this gets to be a card with stun, because it effectively exhausts itself by becoming Boltund. We can go ahead and use Rare Candy to upgrade them immediately, and then have, like, I could make this Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Because Electros here is 27 damage and stun all enemies because of the Rare Candy. And that exhausts because, that's way too goddamn powerful. I'm gonna go ahead and exhaust the Clam Pearl for a 90% fish. Oh! Oh! Shiny Magikarp! Exhume a Pokemon. This will revive an exhausted card. The Overquill. Well. Thanks, Shiny Magikarp. Yes, this is the way that this mod plays, you get 3 Pikachus, 3 Pinecos, and such, and then you have a bunch of different elements. We're playing with electric and water as our base, so all our cards are electric water. This is based off the TCG, by the way, if you're wondering why Ultra Ball is just literally Ultra Ball from the TCG. Or there's a supporter here. But when you play a card, it evolves. So, like, this block is worse, but after I play, this and get Fortress, it's now an upgraded block, and it still can upgrade like a normal card. This mod's very fun. Alright. That was a good turn 1. So, Shiny Magikarp gives us some friends. We can just go ahead and take you out with Pikachu. We can go ahead and take you out with Pikachu, and then this is 11 damage. It's not enough. Let's go ahead and just Geodude, Pineco, call it a turn. We'll find something to kill here in a moment. Here we go. Rare Candy on Chincho. Makes Lantern. We're gonna go ahead and Eevee. Let's just Whalmer. Ooh. Reggie Ice. Boom, 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 boom. We had these before because there was a card that generated the Reggies. Oh, this is cute. Wow, that gets a lot better. Resistant is just like 1 turn damage resistance. It's worse than it's worse treated like more expensive than block because against multi attacks it's very strong. Boom, 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 boom. Sure, I'll put a Regice in the deck. And then we're gonna take the left path here. But yeah, this mod is one we've explored a lot, and it's a very fun one. Okay, let's go Minun. Wilmer, huh? I love the Reggies. Also, we have Helix. Everybody's favorite. Plusle is on deal double damage right now. Plusle plus Whooper is really nice because there's no drawback. Let's go ahead and... Well, let's do our powerful move. And then we want to go... Clam Pearl, Rare Candy on Whooper to make a Quagsire. Oh my god, look at that Quagsire. And we get a Surf. Surf is, like, these are like free cards you end up getting that does more damage the higher your energy is, but they're free and you can hold them. So we're gonna hold Surf till next turn. Take 7, we block, and then we gain the block from our bonk, and then we get bonked on it, so we're good. Go ahead and Surf. Reggie. Draw some card. Check it, Super Rod? Check. Check the old rod, handed an Ultra Ball. Immune to damage. Also lethal. That's a status like her. We get another Plusle. Sure. 2 and 2. If we can get more things that like Whooper that sidestep the drawback, that'd be nice. Alright, we'll draw our card, and that makes that new electric. Alright, we get some Minons. Both Plusles. What if I go... Actually, you already have it in hand, so like if I go eat the Ultra Ball, and then lethal damage, and lethal damage. Not quite lethal damage. So, oh my goodness, is this recoil stacking? So it's gonna be 6 damage in 1 rather than 3 and 3? Yeah! Okay, alright, sweet. Perfect. Alright, we only have 1 attack in hand because it's Whalmer, but... Okay. Dark Hole. Deal 1 damage, gain 1 round. Your bonus cards, cards with round deal extra oh. Okay, so this is like the Claw-esque. We're gonna see this on, okay. I think I'm gonna pass on that, but like that makes sense. It's a little too late for me to want to invest in that. Upgrade 2 random cards. What would be my removal? Pineco? Probably. I don't think I hate that. Upgrade's fine. I'm not like trying to... I don't have a card that I really want to spot upgrade anymore. So yeah, let's go 90 gold, remove a Pineco. Okay. Just gonna get this. I know that it's too early, but whatever. Okay. Yeah, okay. At the end of the day, this doesn't matter. I should have held that. That play didn't matter because my buffer's blocking that. So like the rare candy is probably better off in my hand at that stage. Okay. Okay, well, the artifact blocks the self-damage. You know what? Let's get things rolling. Eat the Ultra Ball. Plus 10 strength. Wilmer, play for Whale Lord. Damn. So we can go Super Rod. Okay. Discard that, -2 strength. And then we go... Okay, that puts it all into one. Playing that so that it evolved there because we're about to shuffle the deck. 25x. Okay. That's 125. Okay, let's do some checking. Super Rod, what do you got for it? Okay. Yeah, I was checking on both, mine and to check what we get. So I can do 42 with you. How about... No, because this is double damage right now. That's going to deal 42, which is slightly over. What if I just play Wailord for 100 damage? Oh, this is because of the okay. Like, I can just kill if I want. That's easy. But I'm thinking about the Pokeball, if we can get down to 10. If we go Reggie Ice, that goes to 129. If we go Wailord after that, that goes down to 129, goes to 54. And then this is 54 to 12. Damn, that's not that's 2 off. Okay, what if it's Fortress plus Wailord plus Plusle? That's... Wailord is 100 down to 59. Down to 17. The potion is Burn, which is not gonna help us here. What if we go Fortress Wailord? And then we're going to draw a bunch of cards. We're going to deal the damage off the card draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then Pikachu. Alright. Let's see what Captain Champ does. If you're above 58% HP, it's an uppercut, weak vuln. But if you're below, remove all debuffs. Okay. Captain Champ. I'll take uppercut. I'm fine with uppercut as a card, especially one we can upgrade to be like, we don't have weak or vuln as like a thing in here, so this hands our deck something we don't have. We already have access to like strength. This also works like in a longer fight or something where we can remove all debuffs, which is a wild thing to be able to do. Hypnotoxic Laser! Yeah! Hell yeah! It's Hypnotoxic Laser! This is one of my favorite cards. This one purges. Ooh, Bait 65. I care about this more as high bait because this makes the strength gain higher. I'll pick up a Tatsugiri for that. If we don't have poison synergies, if we were playing more poison synergies, this card would be wild. As is, it doesn't work for us, and I'm not really interested in the... Let's take Tatsugiri. Alright. Choker, we'll just take Caller. That one's a really easy one in my mind. Time Cops. We're not, like, super bad against Time Cops. Wow, that's 3 elites? We can do 3 elites. Wow, that's so many bonfires, what the hell? I think I have to do this if I want 3 elites. It's 1, 2, 3, and a million bonfires. Alright. Time Cops. Alright, how? We'll go Minion. Got the Clamperl, but we don't have... You know what? We can fish with the Clamperl. Grid Rare Candy, take no damage this turn. Don't have to play any defense. I'll take just not having to defend on the turn. Okay. Our buffer's gonna block the recoil damage. Bonk, 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 bonk. Electrike, Alolan Geodude, another Tiana. I'll take one more Alolan Geodude. The card's sweet. Free energy. We don't want to go too high on that, but like having one of those is pretty good. I'm gonna win the fight right now. How am I gonna win the fight right now, you ask? Dead. Draw 1/0 card. Increase the number of cards that your Emolgas draw this combat by 1. Oh no! Oh no. Oh, that, uh-oh. Pachirisu! This is, yes! It's our best friend, Pachirisu! Everybody's favorite. Sly walking by covered in a Emolga. So the first Emolga sucks. Draw 0. Don't do anything. Dead card. Every Emolga past that. Champ does turn temp strength into real strength. It's true. Oh, it's third act. Am I willing to go in on this? It's a little late, yeah. I think it might be a little too late for me to want to go in on this, and we're fighting the time cops. Fine. What's a Moldrifter efficient of Emolga? Emolga here is accumulated knowledge, so we're looking at how close accumulated knowledge is to a Moldrifter. And like in the same ballpark. Card that like draws, like does a thing early and a thing late in a different measure. That right there, yeah, quickie. No, I can't capture you. Oh my god, if I could capture Transient, I wish. I don't know that I'm that powerful though. Alright, let's go EVGX. We're gonna grab Tatsugiri and Cubchoo here. Let's go ahead and check the Super Rod. Sure, we can discard that anyway. We're gonna eat the Tatsugiri. That gives us 7 strength. Doesn't round, whatever. 51 damage. Oh my god. Discard you. Play the Captain Champ. This gives us all the Vuln. Alright. 100 damage in turn 1 against Transient. Okay, recoil. Play the Geodude first. Get the double up. Pikachu in, and let's get the Alolan Geodude up. Keep moving. I don't know if we can get there. Ooh, Wailmer. Can we make Wailmer any better? Rare candy. I don't want to self-damage myself. Okay, it's better to play the lantern here. Okay. We're under half. Okay, so I can go Bear Tick, eat the Clam Pearl. Collect. And then we go... That's as good as we get. Okay. Well. Ooh, this one's prized. That's a really strong one if we were able... This would be a really great one for, whenever you lose HP from a card, gain 1 spark. Around. Like, if we were doing, like, if we had Psychic or, Dark, or, had some Poison, I don't know that this card alone is worth the slot at this point, but this is a really cool one for us, especially, like, showing off how prized works. Like, this is just a card that's way above rate. A lot of Poison. I'm not willing to pick it up at this stage. Ooh, freebies. Yeah, I'll take that. I mean, I say that as though we're like, this fight is over. I have some news. Sure. That's fine. I tried, instead of going Whalmer with, like, the plus 20, because we were already, like, too low on energy, I wanted to go in on the deeper play there. Okay. A lot of discard in this hand. What am I ultra balling for? You find a way. Alright. Minin. Electric for the draw. Super Rod, eat the Clam Pearl, 90%? Another whale? Another whale? 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 Alright, what's our goodie? Gambling chip. Wah! This is the Lost Zone Cramorant. Again, that's why it's looking for 4 more in the exhaust pile. This Pokemon has an attack that costs 0 energy if you're at that threshold. 600 bucks going into a shop. Let's have some fun. Spark! Yeah, okay. Pichu V. Emolga. Oh, Emolga's on sale. The Bulgus. That's not what I wanted. Stick. We have a lot of zero-cost exhausting cards. It's less than you think, but, like, some of the powerful bits we have are... I don't think stick... Like, these don't exhaust, so, like, they don't work the way you want them to.
You want it?
Dead branch, though.
It's yours, my friend. It's yours, my friend. Rope?
Alright. I don't want Chinchu, don't want Pikachu, I don't want Plusle. I don't think I care about Yamper. I might care about Yamper. Let's hold Yamper. Okay. Let's go Ultra Ball, discard, Plusle, and Pikachu. Grab Eevee. Get a free Plusle. Eevee. Eevee, go grab Tianmo, Rare Candy. Top of... Oh! Rare Candy, the Tianmo. Is that 4/4? Let's go ahead and use the Plusle. We're gonna discard the Alolan Geodude here. At this point, I think we go... spend something, then Tapu Koko? Then gain 6, draw 6. Million. Then we go... Cubchoo... Eat the Clamperl for the strength. That gets us another Cubchoo. Draw a card. Draw a card. Draw a card. Electros? That gets us a... Okay. Hey, buddy. Add a Dazed, a Wound, and a Magnet to your hand. Let's go fishing? Okay. Eat the magnet. Corfish? Alright. It's been a while since we got to have some fun with the stick, so hell yeah. Deal 4 damage, gain 2 strength, discard 1 card? Corfish. I'm sorry. Then it evolves to strength affects this card 3 times. Wait a minute. Hey, hold on now. Upgrade the champ. I'm just gonna upgrade the champ. That's just like weak Volt, don't fall off. Heavy lobster. We don't need Wooper, we don't need Geodude, we want Clamperl. Minun, how we drew the combo, so we want a rare candy Cubchoo. Molgus. Use the electric. EVGX to hand. Let's go fishing at normal. Sure. Then we're gonna go Bear Tick, eat this for 10 strength, because that's normal. Snover. Molgus. Just bizarre combo. Yeah, we're TCG now. So playing Snover, by the way, as a power, does put the Abomasnow in the discard. So we do get both sides of that. I guess from here it's Captain Champ, Plusle, discard Corsola, EVGX, grab Minun and Plusle, Minun to double damage, Zergatry. Then even this one has the Ultra Beast. And then we go ahead and Plusle again for 132 damage, discard the Zergatry. I'm sorry. Hold on, I need to read the... Deal 29 damage, exhaust the top 3 cards of your draw pile, return. Return being put this to 1 cost and put it in your hand. So, exhaust the top 3 cards of my deck, and that... Okay. Oh, it's so fun to do some Dead Branch nonsense with all the 0-cost exhausts we have. Corfish. Evolve the Corfish. Ooh, here's Captain Giant Head. Captain Giant Head. Deal 30 damage, increase this card's damage by 5, shuffle it into the draw pile. That's Captain Giant Head. No. We did not pick up a Rotom Dex. We picked up something else that picked up a Rotom Dex. Yeah, a Rotom Dex is a really cool card. I like it. Ooh. Hey. It could be anything. Well, that's a dead one. That's alright. this hand kind of sucks. Let's flip all of it. The Wilmer. Rotom's great. I agree with you. Cubchoo. Eat the ball. Sparking. We'll discard the Toxicity. Okay. All that remains. Eevee, can you grab me, like, anything that blocks? Just, like, anything that provides block at all. I'll take another Corphish. Well, I kind of want some more bits that actually have real-ass draw on them. The upgrade on Corphish is pretty real. Sure. We also want multi-hit, but... Alright, you. Pachirisu! Oh my! Okay. Uh-huh. You're just, like, dead to this. I don't know. Like... So this is Dedenne GX. Dedenne GX is one of those style of Pokemon that's, like, the bench. Like, when you play them from your hand onto the bench, they do some sort of supporter-like effect. Shaman EX, Dedenne GX, the most recent one would be, God, is it Crobat? There's a number of different ones that all have the, like, play these and they do some cool... Alright. Let's then I go to draw 8? That's very funny as an upgrade. Surveil, that is, scry, but it exhausts the cards to put them in the lost zone. Alright, we want this gone, this gone, this gone, this gone. Keep Electro Power. How... Iron... Electrike... Dedenne is just a reset? Froakie. This one's really cute. The evolutions on Froakie to Greninja are like reducing in cost. Makes them really cool. Alright, so then we go... The first time you dealt... The first time in the turn you deal 40 damage. Just keep your front foot forward. The best defense and good offense. Kick their ass. Get him! Oh, that was a million damage, huh? Deal 6 damage, apply stun, take 6 damage. Okay. Whatever, time cops aren't real. Time cops can't stop me. Alright. You're gone, everything else is good here. Electro Power. Ultra Ball these two like this to go get the Cub Chew. Rare Candy the Cub Chew. Eat that. We have a buffer, so I'm gonna go Blitzel, discard the Tianmo. How? Minun. 7, 8. How do we want to deal with this? 9. $10. 11. 12. Take your turn. All right, good one. Okay. Eevee for these two. Whatever you play or discard. Okay. And then we've got Rare Candy on Wooper. No. Quagsire. Intangible. Captain Champ. Dedenne, and then Spend the Pikachu. We've got 4 cards for next turn. Okay. Don't have a lot to do here. It's 1. Emolgus. Set up the artifact, and then Wilmer? Nice! Nice, nice, nice. Thanks, Wilmer. Okay, well, it's time to place your bets. Where do you think this one lands? We've got Ascension 1. I'm gonna note that. That one is one that can trip things up. The rest I can't note. Yeah. This one does end here. The Pokemon regions didn't. Looks like consensus is a lot around 900, between the 900 and 1,000 mark. Having a really fun time with a lot of the ways that are, like, obviously the Dead Branch is doing silly stuff, but I really like the way that our deck has a lot of intersections. I love that, like, we have Spark that's generated by some of our electric cards, but Chinchou lets us carry that over. We have these bits that like Beta's cards, and it's really powerful, but because it's a 2-card combo, it's not free. The minion and plus bits are really strong, and then we just have, like, individually good cards. The deck's got a lot of power to it. Anyway, let's go ahead and close the betting. It's time to put it in. You can also get Pikachu 255 defection. 1094. Betamax Hipsters 1111 is just over the line. Same with Malamet's 11. Oh, I'm so sorry. Damn. Let's see. Okniwi with 1069. It does look like 1069 is the winner on this. We've got a couple that are over the line. Very close on that Malamet as well. And then we've got a lot of, like, 1001, 999. Yeah. Nice. Malamet, thank you for gifting out a sub. Congrats, Camel Choir. Let's go ahead and get ourselves to the heart. We've got $400 and where are you at? Career. So we can get moving on that. Yeah, thank you very much for that. Alright. Get her healing, get her upgrading. Let's upgrade Eevee. We never evolved Eevee. You have to find a stone for evolution. Oh, speaking of. Well. Oh, speaking of. Uh-oh. Iron Hands. Gain 10 block, lose all your spark, turn your spark into strength, gain 1 spark. Also, we've got the heart also asked and answered.
It's yours, my friend.
Let's take that. Uh-huh.
Yours, my friend.
Repeat ball! Right-click this relic to permanently add a copy of a card in your hand to your deck. So, you know, obviously, much like this, the one-shot. So, the question is, do we want to upgrade Eevee into Glaceon? I kind of like keeping Eevee as... I think that goes to Glaceon. I don't think that gives us a... I kind of want to buy it to find out.
You want it?
This can evolve any water Pokemon. So, it'd go to Vaporeon, wouldn't it? You'd think that, but we didn't see Vaporeon in the hover. When you're hovering over a card, it shows you its upgrades in combat, and it didn't show us Eevee as an upgradable upgrade of Vaporeon. It just showed Glaceon. It also didn't show Sylveon in there. Probably because of type overlap. Because ice and water are the same type in the TCG. So, much like Sylveon currently is Fairy goes into Psychic, which means Espeon and Sylveon overlap in that instance too.
Rope?
I feel like this might have been stronger than anything I actually bought here. No, that's wrong. Medical Kit's gonna, with Branch in this fight's worth a million things, and Tungsten Rod. Yeah, never mind. This is strong, but it's not worth the... We'll buy the Water Stone, see what comes of it. I think Glaceon was multi-hit, which is really exciting. Alright, I'll keep Tianmo. Let's go ahead and discard you three at the Mo. Here's Rare Candy. So we can go like, how... Okay, so like, yeah, so if I hover over Eevee, you can see on it, it's switching. Jolteon, 27, take 3. Leafeon, weaken, gain buffer. Deal 12 from Umbreon. Espeon is discard, scry, draw 6. Flareon like things, and then Glaceon is the double hit. I know it gives up our triple tutor, which is like kind of wild to hand off, but like we like to evolve Eevees around here. So, you know. Let's do it. Alright, so we want to go... Electros. Lapras V is 3 energy on the... Oh, whoa! These evolve to VMAXs? Yo! Yeah, again, the water, it's the weird typing of things. I should play the Minun. Ooh. I can do that. Discard the Shining Magikarp. We're not playing it this one. Raikou just... Oh, look how fast that was. Shoo, 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 shoo. Then from here, we want to stun the other? Let's check the Super Rod. You're right, I should have Super Rodded the... Apply stun? Does that work? What if you're asleep for a couple days? Yo! It's old Electrode. This isn't lethal. I'm not playing that. Okay. Final card we can add. Nah, we're good. Alright, let's make it happen. I don't feel like I want to Dene on an opener. Okay. More fish. Electro power into Glaceon, huh? That seems good. Emolgus. We're gonna apply stunned. I guess we should do the discard here first. Discard Emolgus. And then Champ. We're under the line, so I think we're okay. We're good. So we got a stun. We'll just keep moving here. Nunchaku. Pinshu. We don't have Spark at the moment. Probably gonna place a look at this potion. Huh. Rotom Dex is really fun. It lets you see what the capture will be for there. I think Blitzel is what we actually want here. This is really cute, though. Because Blitzel here keeps us going a lot better. I also think it's probably going to be time to... Well, no. We'll spend the Chaos if we don't hit the length. Okay, so Blitzel, let's go discard the Pikachu, because I don't really want to be Pikachuing here. There's Clamperl. Super Rod, don't spend anything. Okay, hold on. Ultra Ball, discard Cursola, discard Wooper. Go grab Cubchoo. Oh, Dedenne! Yo! Oh, this is... Uh-oh. Upgrade our Cubchoo into... not Lapras, but, you know, Beartic. Beartic, eat the Clamperl. 10 strength. Slowpoke has now arrived. I'm gonna spend Lapras, and then we're gonna go Dedenne. Okay. Oh, the Basculin here with the med kit, huh? Gain an energy. Play an Electro Power. Okay, yo, there's a heart card. Capture all enemies. It's the Master Ball. The Captain Heart has the power of to see the darkness in their hearts and capture all of them. That didn't used to be there. We'll discard a Rotom. No, we'll discard, plus. I'm not gonna need 2 of them this turn. Rotom Dex. These cards are fine. Articuno. There we go. So we just need to deal enough damage to get over the line, right? Like, we need to make sure we're over 300. Alright. I'm not letting the heart take a turn. Are you ready? Chaos, chaos. we are just gonna put on the serene grace. We're gonna go ahead and air slash, and we're gonna go ahead and air slash, and we're gonna go ahead and air slash, and then we're gonna go ahead and air slash. It's a one-hit KO! Well. I can't believe the heart had Destiny Bond. We just didn't see it coming. That rules. Oh, yeah. Let's get things rolling back up. Let's see if it's still in there. We are still there. Okay, well, I'm a lot less interested in doing the fight a second time because we already did the fight, right? Like, I don't know. Like, I already dealt all the damage in the world to you. What do you want? It's a slightly different victory because, like, we don't have, the stun stuff going off on here. Nice. Yeah, we already have the moral victory. I just have to finish it, you know? Ooh, Snom! Hi, Snom. How you doing? Okay. My hand is too full. Oh my god, I get to do the thunderous thing. Hell yeah. Alright, we have 2 intangible. And we'll take 1, which is 0. Oh, Exhaust any number of cards in your hand, huh? Alright. Mareep! Cynthia. Voltorb, exhaust your hand, gain 1 spark. Alright. Let's go ahead and finish it again with another copy of Sheer Cold. Go, Pikachu! We didn't use the Chaos Potion, which is what caused that explosion last time. There must have been something that got played off the top that was unexpected. Alright. Anyway. That is our full victory on Pokemon Master. This is such a fun mod. As I've shown off, you have 10 different types you can start with, and each of them has a different starting, Pokemon here. For like, okay, if you're starting with Psychic or Dragon or Metal or Fire, Fighting, Grass, etc. Next card in line was Rotom-Dex. Oh! Did it not like it scrying or something like that in the middle of trying to play top 7? Could have been something like that, right? Where it's like you're trying to look at the top of your deck while you're trying to... Yeah? This is a very known Pokemon move. Yo! Hey, Bibarel. There's so many but like, and we can take a look at the captains. All the captains are here. We've captured a lot of these. Like, there's some we haven't but we did a very long, like. You can see a lot of these are like really big, like over the top effects. Captain, and like the later the card, the more ridiculous it gets to be. Like Ore Blocker, because you have to save your Pokeball till Act 3. This card is demon form but wild. The Nemesis, because it's an Act 3 elite, is kind of busted. The assumption being, if you're at that point and you're able to get Nemesis at that point, you're probably fine. Here's where Beam comes from, by the way. Surprising number of their captains are demon form. Yeah, because a lot of enemies have that as an inevitability mechanic. So. Anyway. That's Pokemon. Oh, this one's actually the funniest. It's just ritual. So. That's gonna be it. We beat the heart and then we beat the heart again. So yeah. Thank you all for joining. I hope you had a fun time with Slay the Spire tonight. This was a really good one. Again, we've done this one like so many times because it's such a, like, the fact that it focuses on the TCG is what makes it so interesting to me, because it has this like really unique like setup to it where it has a focus that like you wouldn't get from just being like, this is a Pokemon, because as the TCG trappings, that gives it direction, and it's really fun with the direction. So, ooh, hold on, you're right. What's Captain Transient? You know, that sounds right. That's fair. That's real. That's like, Transient should have this. Like, if you can capture the Transient, you should have this. But yeah, that's it. That's the end. So thank you all for joining. Hope you had a fun time with this. I enjoyed the heck out of it. Like, this is a great time. 99's nothing. Like, you know. So, yeah, if you want to catch more, you can always follow us doing it live. Thank you everybody who was here. Thank you everybody just hanging out, having a good time. Thank you to those who subbed. Thank you to those just being here, having a good time. I'm going to take off. I'm going to send you over to Loon as well here. But yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you all for joining. Yeah. Have a good night, everybody.